It's Fuck Yeah Friday.
Fuck yeah!
Get ready for some wins.
Welcome to the Be It Till You See It podcast, where we talk about taking messy action, knowing that perfect is boring. I'm Lesley Logan, Pilates instructor and fitness business coach. I've trained thousands of people around the world, and the number one thing I see stopping people from achieving anything is self-doubt. My friends, action brings clarity, and it's the antidote to fear. Each week, my guests will bring bold, executable, intrinsic, and targeted steps that you can use to put yourself first and be it till you see it. It's a practice, not a perfect. Let's get started.
Hi, babe. How are you? We're almost there. We're almost to the holiday and then the chaos. And I'm going to go on winter tour. We're almost there, but we're not there yet. We got an extra week before that one holiday comes up. And I think that's great. And if you don't live in the States, then you are just doing great. All right. It's the FYF episode. So this is where it's short, sweet, get you thinking about ways you could be it till you see it. I get to riff on some things. We get to know each other better. Send your wins in to beitpod.com/questions. I've sent a question in as well. We'll answer those on the recap. Those happen on Thursdays. Interviews happen on Tuesdays. I'm fucking loving the interviews that are coming up. And we have a really great one coming up that's going to lead into our habit series. So hope you're subscribed to the channel so you never miss an episode from us. Okay. This was an interesting thing. I don't know if it inspired me or pissed me off. So we're going to remind ourselves together. So it says around 76% of high-performing women reportedly receive negative feedback from their managers compared to just 2% of high-performing men. Oh yeah, this one pissed me off. This comes from data collected from 23,000 employees across 250 organizations, by the way. So not a small thing. Why is this happening? Unconscious bias leads managers, male or female, to typically evaluate women during performance reviews on their personality rather than the work they contribute. Are they easy to work with? Do they get along with everyone? Are they likable or collaborative? Doesn't it just I just want to be fucking pissed. I'm pissed off, right? So like no one's asking if a guy is likable, which by the way, like often they smell or things like that. Like no one's asking. They evaluate on the work that they do. But it's always been this way. And we have to figure out how to change this. I think it comes from like raising girls to be quiet. Stop doing that. We need to raise them to brag, and like we need to raise them not to be like, oh, make sure you're kind. No, tell people how you feel, it's important. So I think this is an interesting thing. I don't know how we solve this problem, but if you are a leader who gives reviews, maybe make sure that if you're telling women that their personality has some issues, make sure you do it with men too, or don't do it with either of them, right? These areas of feedback don't necessarily touch on a woman's performance, which hurts both the employee and the employer. That's right. The employee, remember, is a high performer. She's going to be looking for concrete ways to grow and progress in her career. If she's receiving feedback on how nice she is, well, she might start looking for work elsewhere. Managers, keep it constructive and hold on to top talent. This is so true. If you've got these high achieving women working for you, but you're busy working on things that they need to change about themselves, they're going to go somewhere else who wants them, right? And you're also not helping them better themselves for the work that they're doing for you. So I love it. I agree. We need to consider how the expectations on women, because they are doing so much. And I'm not trying to shit on the men because like there are some really great men out there. But I do think that we are missing out on some good stuff, and we're not treating people in a way that allows everybody to win. And there is a way, like there's no pie, right? So if you are going to do performance reviews around likability, you got to do it for everybody. If you're just going to do it on performance, you got to do it for everybody. Like you can't have that bias. And if you do have that bias, it's probably a good time to get that checked out. And maybe you need to change your review process. And if it's happening to you at your review process, get inspired by these other ladies and find work somewhere else where you can be challenged because you're fucking amazing, right? And start celebrating your wins in front of them, right? That might help them. I think sometimes it's really easy to go, oh, like to downplay the things that you did. So, okay. Let's start bragging about you guys. We have Charlotte Coker. She said, I finally launched my website after several months of working on it little by little. I'm very proud of myself for doing something so outside my comfort zone. My home studio feels like it's really rocking and rolling. Yay. Yay, Charlotte. It is really rocking and rolling. You are doing a lot. I know like it's really easy to go, oh my gosh, I expect to be done by now. But like little by little. I mean, the thing is you actually, nothing happens overnight. Like websites especially, they take time. So I'm super proud of you. I think you're doing great work. And I am so excited that you are kicking off your home studio before it is even ready. That is being it till you see it full and on. And so way to go. Thank you for sharing that with us. You guys need to share your wins at beitpod.com/questions. Okay. My win. Okay. I think if you've been listening to this podcast for a long time, you know I've been on a hobby hunt. I think I have found my hobby and it's not getting my nails done. I am so excited. We had guests come on to talk about tarot and I was so obsessed with her and she sent me a deck and I'm not really sure if her episode's out yet or not. So we'll save more information on that later. But ever since then I found this book that helps me study tarot and I can do it with writing. But then I found another book that's a little bit different. The same, they all say the same things, but in a different way, which helps me to repeat what I'm learning. And then I found an app. It's like the Duolingo. They call it the Duolingo for tarot. And I'm going to reach out and see if they want to do ads because I'm kind of obsessed with it. Every single day I do this and it's not easy, right? Like it's definitely something I feel like I'm going to have a better grasp on the more I practice out loud. That's just kind of one of the ways I have to read out loud and do it out loud. But at any rate, I'm super excited because I was a little should I call it a hobby? I've only been playing with it, but now we're at 4 months and I do it daily and I really love it. And it is a great way for me as a person who's I want to journal. I want to have some more self-reflection time. It helps me have some self-reflection. So I can't wait for you to hear the episode because you're going to hear someone who's never delved into tarot, interview this person. And now you'll know I'm a hobbyist right now. And I'm not saying I'm going to do readings for people, just maybe for myself, but I am just feeling really excited that I think I have a hobby that I want to stick with. And I have been trying to find a hobby for years and I'm feeling joy around it. And that's my win. Okay. What's yours? Send it in to Be a Pod. Here is your affirmation for the weekend. I deserve information and I deserve moments of silence too. I deserve information and I deserve moments of silence too. I deserve information and I deserve moments of silence too. You guys, as an introvert who likes people, I love my moments of silence as much as I love seeing you and getting your information. So that affirmation really feels like it's very representative. Until next time, be it till you see it.
That's all I got for this episode of the Be It Till You See It podcast. One thing that would help both myself and future listeners is for you to rate the show and leave a review. And follow or subscribe for free wherever you listen to your podcast. Also, make sure to introduce yourself over at the Be It Pod on Instagram. I would love to know more about you. Share this episode with whoever you think needs to hear it. Help us and others be it till you see it. Have an awesome day.
Be It Till You See It is a production of the Bloom Podcast Network. If you want to leave us a message or a question that we might read on another episode, you can text us at +1 310 905 5534 or send a DM on Instagram at beitpod.
It's written, filmed, and recorded by your host, Lesley Logan, and me, Brad Crowell.
It is transcribed, produced, and edited by the Epic team at Diseño.co.
Our theme music is by Ali at Apex Production Music, and our branding by designer and artist Gianfranco Cioffi.
Special thanks to Melissa Solomon for creating our visuals.
Also to Angelina Herrico for adding all of our content to our website. And finally, to Meredith Root for keeping us all on point and on time.